me ask you a serious question. Why did you start backpacking? What got you into it? What was the motivation for you to load up all your gear, put a pack on your back, and go walk? Why? Now I'm really hoping that your answer was not because I wanted to see how little weight I could put in my backpack and carry and be comfortable. That's a real question that I'm asking because this is basically the beginning of this lightweight backpacking series. And what I want to accomplish more than anything with what we're doing with this series is to really get back to the root of why did you start backpacking and what is it about backpacking that gets you so excited? Why is it when you come home from a trip, you start thinking about the next trip? For me, guys, that's really important to think about when you are starting to get to the point where I want to save weight on my backpacking system and I want to enjoy my experience in a different way. Is it about saving weight or is it about enhancing the experience that you have in the backcountry? Now, I know I'm acting pretty serious about this, but for me, it's a really important topic to discuss. And so let's talk about why even go to the point of a lightweight backpacking mindset. We're not going to talk about ultralight with this. We're going to talk about lightweight and the importance of taking your first steps in backpacking and using that as a means of learning how to better pack your backpack, how to be more aware of the gear that you're taking, and really create a system that works for you. That really should be the lightweight mindset. And I'm going to refer to that quite often throughout this series. But the whole point is that I want to give an impression that it's not about the ounces. It's not about the grams. It's about enhancing your experience by creating a backpacking system that achieves a lightweight, but a system that is very methodically put together and it enhances your experience in the backcountry. Am I using every piece of gear that I take with me? That's an important part of your lightweight mindset. If you're not using that piece of gear, leave it behind. But if it's an essential piece of gear, figure out a way to make it an integral part of your system. Is it a redundant piece of gear that is being accomplished by something else? So let's answer the question and be serious about it. What really is lightweight backpacking? Am I trying to achieve losing as much weight in my pack as possible? Or is it just simply a mindset of, I want to create, like I said earlier, a mindset that allows me to reduce and really focus on the gear that I'm taking with me. If I'm taking a piece of gear that just doesn't match with what I'm trying to accomplish, then I might be failing myself in not achieving that lightweight mindset. So yes, you could get specific and say, okay, a lightweight backpacking setup is going to be 13 pounds or less. I mean, I really just don't care what that number is. I mean, they say that ultralight backpacking, you're not an ultralight backpacker unless you are lower than 10 pounds for your base weight. That is what it is, guys, and I really don't care about that because what I'm trying to accomplish with this video series is that the mindset that you create for yourself is far more important than the gear that you're taking with you and how low your base weight is. If achieving that super low base weight is what you're trying to accomplish and that is your goal and that is a big part of your experience, kudos to you. Keep doing that and go for it. Like, that's an important part of your backpacking experience. But the reason I started this video with the question of why did you start backpacking? What was the motivation behind it? Was to get you to think back to, no, it really wasn't about how much weight I could lose in my pack. That is a fun part of the sport of backpacking and the hobby, the whatever you want to call it, of backpacking. It really is an important part. But the most important part is the experience, at least for me. I want to have the experience. And if I can create a backpacking system that works well for me. It's gear that I'm psyched about. It's a pack that I'm excited about that works well for my body. And maybe it's a 4-pound pack. I don't care. I really don't. But it's important that the gear that you choose for yourself is something that you're psyched about. It doesn't always have to be everything Dyneema composite fabric. It doesn't have to be all of these really thin, lightweight sil nylon fabrics. It could be something a little bit heavier. Again, it goes back to deciding what that mindset needs to be for you. So now let's go ahead and answer the question of why save weight, because that really is an important part of this whole series, because we're going to talk about how to save weight in your shelter systems, how to save weight in your backpack, how to save weight in a bunch of different type of applications in your overall backpacking gear loadout. But let's answer why it's even important to develop this mindset from I used to carry 50 pounds on my back, now I want to carry 25 pounds. How do I achieve that, and why is that important? Really what it comes down to is a lightweight mindset is going to make it put less strain on your body. You're going to be able to hike further, you're going to put less strain on your joints, on your back, and it's really just going to enhance your experience. That's what we're trying to achieve here, is make it so you can enjoy your experience more instead of feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm lugging this 50-pound pack 6 miles and it's going to kill me. I would rather be able to carry a backpacking system of gear that just makes it so that I can look at the wildflowers and enjoy looking at the wildflowers, bend over, bend down, look at them, be able to stand back up and not like, oh, whew. That's the whole point of this. Really, the root of it is being able to enhance your experience. So there you go, guys. Lightweight backpacking. It's all out on the line. I cannot wait to share this series with you guys because I've got a lot of really fun ideas about this, and it's going to be something that I think is really positive for people to get a better understanding of why people talk about losing weight so much in their backpacking system. So if you're not subscribed, make sure that you get subscribed, hit that button, as well as hit the bell to get notifications when I post new videos on Mondays and Thursdays. And I have a brand new website, guys. I just launched it. It's called backcountryexposure.com. Posting gear reviews in the written form on there, trip reports, as well as going to be writing some like educational type pieces on there. So go check out my website, backcountryexposure.com. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. Catch you on the next video.